For seed number 1, we got an abandoned village at spawn, which is also kind of interesting because you have like this little patch of grass area right here, and it's completely surrounded by a desert, which is pretty interesting. The village, the abandoned village, does go into the desert a little bit. You do got a desert pyramid right there. Do got some animals. Is that a horse? Yeah, that's a horse. Got some beds. Overall, this is a pretty cool village. Could end up trying to rebuild this or remake this and bring villages here, which would be kind of an interesting challenge to do. That's just a little bit different than your typical survival. Got a well there. Got a village over there. You got savanna, forest, more savanna. I think that might be extreme hills over there. So, pretty interesting spawn, and another desert pyramid, I think, right over there. So, got a lot to work with here. Let's get on to seed number 2. For seed number 2, you're going to have to go to the coordinates -216, 64, and 503, and you're going to have this nice small area where it's relatively good for building. A decent amount of snow area, but what really stands out is the village. The village is not that big, but it does have room for expansion relatively easily. You got more room over here to build. If you want to make a snow village, you got a decent amount of wood right there. I mean, you got the spruce forest there. You got more forest right over here. More room for building all the way up to the grass area right there. Got extreme hills, a little lake right there. More extreme hills, more extreme hills. Actually, that might not be extreme hills. It looks like extreme hills. And that is pretty much it for this seed. So, let's get on to the next seed. For seed number 3, you are going to have to come to the coordinates on screen. You got nether ruins, and in the chest you have 1 obsidian block, golden apple, some golden armor, some golden nuggets or gold nuggets, and some other gold equipment, and a flint and steel. But if you were to look down here, you got an abandoned village basically at the base of this. What this reminds me of Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I mean, you got like the portal, and then here you got like an abandoned village. This is honestly a pretty cool backstory for this village if you want to go that far. You got a nice place up here as well. Honestly, I'd probably convert this and start working on this place right away after taking care of that guy, honestly. Got a bed in the back. But overall, it's a really nice village location. Got extreme hills there. Got a little area for building over there. You got a nice grasslands right there. Another village there. Extreme hills over there. Bunch of waterways over there. And I think that is pretty much it. Yeah, I thought there might have been a village over there. And it doesn't look like it. So, that's it for this seed. So let's go on to the next one. For seed number 4, you are going to want to head to the coordinates on the screen. You're going to end up coming to a location where it's extreme hills, pretty good building area, and you got a village at this nice little place at the top of the hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it. And you got a nice little village at the foot of it. It's relatively close, and you can end up expanding upon it and making a pretty decent sized village on this mountain or extreme hills. And you got a decent amount of stuff, or I should say land, to build this pretty decent sized village. You got some lava over there, as you can see. And the surrounding area is more extreme hills, a birch forest, more forest over there, which seems to be a mixture of birch and oak. More forest over there, which I think that is spruce off in the distance over there. So you do have a decent amount of wood to choose from. And I think, yep, this looks to be a nether, what do they call it? Nether ruins, portal, whatever you want to call it. Golden sword, flint and an enchanted apple. And that is pretty much it for this seed. So let's get on to seed number 5. For seed number 5, you're going to spawn relatively close to this location, and if you come to the coordinates right here, you will come across this pretty amazing river village. The path leads to this little forest that's kind of on this curve of this river, but then you kind of have like this little bridge going across it right here, going over there, and then part of the river on that part, and then it also splits up over here, going to that part of the river and that part of the river, which is actually kind of cool. You got a little pond / lake right there, and the river just continues to go. You got a large body of water over there and over there. You got birch forest right there. You got desert over there and over there. Then you got some hills, I think savanna hills over there. So overall, this is a pretty cool spawning location. Got a little flat area right there for building. And if you want to make this into some kind of like river village, like, you know, just a trail, that'd be kind of cool. That would probably honestly what I would do on this seed. But that is pretty much it for this seed. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, hit the subscribe button. Anyways, see you guys next time. Have a nice day.